guys, this is going to be my full face foundation routine. I'm not going to show you guys how I achieved this look I'm actually wearing. I'm just going to show my full face foundation routine up until like my highlight and contour part, and then I'm going to end it there, and then obviously I'm going to do this look in a different video like I said before. So if you guys would like to see how I achieve my full face foundation routine, this is actually going to be updated because I am using different products and kind of different things are kind of different. So if you didn't see my first one, I'll be sure to link that video down in the description box below so you guys can kind of see the difference of kind of what I'm doing. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my foundation. I'm going to first start off using a moisturizer. This is the Simple Moisturizer, and it's a light moisturizer with SPF 15, so I'm going to go ahead and put some on my hands and just put that all over my face. And you can put how much you want. You don't have to, this is just about how much I usually put. Next, I'm going to be taking my foundation in the color Cappuccino. It's by L'Oreal True Match, and I'm going to put that on the back of my hand, as well as take this water. It says e.l.f. on it, but I put water in it and kind of mix that together just to make my foundation apply evenly. So make sure you don't put too much on the back of your hand like I just did. Make sure you put a sufficient amount because you don't need that much on your face. That's the purpose of the water. And the water makes it have a more refreshed look. So I'm going to just take my EcoTools custom buffing brush, and I'm just going to apply that. Just dab it in there, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it. Next, I'm going to be taking the powder. This is in the color N7 Classic Tan. It is the True Match powder, and I'm going to set my foundation. I usually go ahead and do this stuff before I do my cover-up. After I apply my powder, I do my cover-up, and I'm going to be taking the 10 color palette Camouflage Concealer by BH Cosmetics. I use the same colors I've been using. If you've seen my videos in the past of me doing my makeup, I still use the same two colors, which are these two colors right here. Same exact one, so you might not be able to see me exactly do this step, so I'm going to just let you guys know, and I will link my old videos like where I'm doing my full face, so you'll see that I do still use the same concealer. So that's kind of a step that's the same. So I just mix the two together to just get my cover up. To cover up my vitiligo, basically. Before I forget to mention, I'm actually going to go back with the EcoTools brush and just kind of pat that and blend it down on the areas. And also, I forgot to mention the brush I was using when I was setting my powder. It's the BH Cosmetics. It's just this big fluffy powder brush. And I'm going to use that brush right now to set, using the same powder to set the cover up. I do this separately because it just always worked for me. On to highlighting and contouring. I went back to using this LA Pro Conceal in the color Cool Tan, and I'm going to just highlight under my eye, and I use a different setting powder. I actually use two. Well, I've used this one before in a video. It's by LA Colors, Get It Together, and the color Tan. And then I don't know what shade this is, but this is like a lighter powder as well. And I do the baking method where I just let my highlight sit just so everything can just sink in. So I do that, and I use it doing this sponge, this cosmetic sponge, which I got from the dollar store. They're like, it's normally white, but because I use it so much, it's brown. The color of the foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight under my eyes and my forehead and my lip and stuff, and I don't highlight my chin because of my vitiligo, so I just set that part with powder. So enough of me rambling, let's start highlighting. And I gotta squeeze until I get a new one. Taking my Eco Tools custom buffing brush, yes, I use this brush for everything. I'm going to go ahead and blend that all out, and I know I probably look crazy and look like I'm about to go into some tribal era or something. So I'm going to just go ahead and blend this stuff out. And I'm going to start off with my forehead because I like this part to kind of be light, and I don't like this stuff because I think this stuff dries really quickly. You got to work with it fast. Next, taking these two powders, I'm going to mix these two and I'm going to just set my highlight. It is going to look a little crazy because I am going to just let it sit for a minute. So while I'm letting it sit off camera, I'm going to do everything like my brows, and yeah, I'm just going to do my brows off camera because I am going to show you guys how I contour as well. So while it's baking, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take this powder and I'm going to take this little sponge and I'm going to just dip it in here, and I'm just going to set this concealer. It looks crazy because it's so white, but I like this type of highlight. If you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. Really crazy. But now I'm going to go in with this powder, and don't worry, it's not going to stay like this. Once everything comes off, it's going to look awesome. At first I was afraid to try this method, and I was like, what in the world is that person? They look really crazy. Like, why they got so much white powder? And then I decided, doing my makeup, trying it one day, and I loved it. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and let this bake, and then I'm going to remove the powder off camera, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and then I'm going to contour, show you guys how I contour on camera. So I'll be back. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and contour. As you see, I already put my brows on, and I ended up dusting that crazy looking powder off my face. For my contour, I used the That's Heart palette. I used the contour shade in here. I used it a lot, as you can see, and I just contour my cheekbones. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do this side, since you can see this side more. And I just put my face in a little bit and do like this. I just swirl it. I put some on my forehead. I go in there and I put it on my temples, basically, and my cheeks. This step is different because I didn't do a contour powder at first. So I go in like that. I just use that. I do the other side. And do the temples as well. And I like to do the bottom too. drama. So I'm going to take my CoverGirl True Blend Minerals, the same bronzer I've been using like forever, and I'm going to set my contour powder with that. So I'm just going to swirl inside like that, and then I'm going to take some and I'm just going to glitter it up. Sometimes I like my contour to stand out, but today I just want it to look simple. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into highlighting, and I'm going to be using the That's Heart palette again. And I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to mention what brush I'm using. This is an angled contour brush, or blush brush you would say, and it's by BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to go ahead and go into that highlighter and highlight the highest point of my cheekbone. And I don't wear blush, so I'm skipping that step, but if you do, you can totally go ahead. And that's it. That is my contour and full face foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed my full face foundation routine. I know it was very kind of short or kind of long, however you can say. I just want you guys to be sure to give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. And I will talk to you guys next time.
And I am,
bye.
Let me show you what I'm listening to. I'm like obsessed with this album. Like, this has been my favorite album to listen to. It is the Fan of a Fan album, and this is the song Bumpkin. I love almost every song on that thing.
But yeah, I'm just about to edit the videos that I did, and that's it. And this vlog's going to be actually kind of short. It's going to go into the next day.